Hello, and thank you so much for tuning in to my video, my tip video. I'm so happy that you are joining me. And if you are here live or you're catching this on replay at some point, thank you so much for tuning in. Some of you know me and others of you don't. My name is Sue Jacobs. I'm a wardrobe and image coach, and let's get real right now. Okay. So we have been going through some unprecedented times lately. And what's happening? We are physically distancing. We are being very good sports, and we are staying inside, and we are sheltering in place. And I feel for some, and especially the women who I have been speaking with, they're doing a little more than sheltering in place. They're staying in place. We all know what happens when you're not moving around, especially women. You may or may not be noticing a little bit of weight. And you know what? It isn't the end of the world. It isn't, and it's very common. Hi, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for joining me here. And I do want to say this. If you have been wearing pants that are, so like your yoga pants or your sweats, you may not notice that you've put on a couple of pounds until you pull on your jeans or a pair of pants that are more structured. And then, oh my gosh, panic sets in. You know what? We have enough stress. And anytime there's weight gain, it usually is at a time in one's life where there is something going on that's out of the ordinary. And I have this to say to you. It will get better, and you do have control. So, scenario, here it is, very common. You are living in those yoga pants and sweatpants, and then you decide to put on those pants and you go, oh my gosh, the zipper is tight. You sit down and your waist is killing you. So what happens? They go off and pull on the pants again, right? But I do think that once we all get back to normal and you're going to be outside, and at least in this neck of the woods, southwestern Ontario, it's getting nicer out. So we will be out and about. And you know what? Those couple of pounds are going to disappear naturally. What I decided to do, because I am hearing this from a lot of women, my client this morning, she was so relieved because we literally ordered a few new pieces because she was feeling very frustrated, very down, very unmotivated, and she's still working because things weren't fitting. And I said, listen, we know it's temporary. I'm expressing that to you as well. And we don't want to get stuck on that because we just need to keep our emotions intact for our families, for our own mental psyche, and not worry about it. So shopping for a few things, I'm not talking about a shopping spree by any means, might help you get through. So what I did, hi Sue, hi Carla, hi Sue, nice to see you, is I pulled out some items. And I do want to say this to you, that I know I need to be realistic. Yes, many people are working online in Zoom type meetings, face-to-face, Skype, all of those sort of meetings. And we are seen from the waist up. But there are things you can do to help you feel better if you are finding that you know that you've been snacking, you know you haven't been doing your regular physical routine, whether it's at the gym or with your trainer or yoga. So here I have some things to show you. I do want to say that I feel the one important for me anyway, and what I'm advising my clients is if you have only black leggings and navy or dark gray, you're not going to feel that inspired putting those on. Yes, they fit well, and those are the kind of clothes that help camouflage the weight gain, but invest in perhaps a pair that's patterned or with lighter color. So maybe it's gray and cream and a little burgundy, and immediately you will feel better. You're still wearing a legging, but it isn't going to feel like the same old that you've been dragging around the house in for the last 8 weeks. So I'm going to take the camera off and show you a few things that I have pulled, and I hope that you will see what I'm saying and apply it again, as always, to your own wardrobe. Excuse me, your own wardrobe. Okay. So right here on the end of my bench is an example of what I'm referring to. Sorry. These are a legging pant. They fit exactly like a legging, but when I wear them, I actually do not feel like I'm schlepping around the house. This brand is Sanctuary, actually very reasonable, very affordable. And here's what I'm saying. If you are going to invest in something at this time, make sure it will work for you later. These are, I don't ever want to encourage anyone or for you to misinterpret that I'm saying shop now, discard later. If you know me, that is not how I do things. It's not sustainable, and that's not what I'm proposing. But if this type of pant is your go-to, this is a great way to feel a little bit better. And it even has a faux pocket. So you think you're wearing pants. And this waistband, although elastic, is tighter. So it will help you have some structure. And if you're interested in keeping things in check, in terms of your weight, or you really don't want to worry about the weight gain, I want you to venture out of these pants on a weekly basis. Pick a day or a couple of days a week, put on something with more structure. Now here's sweatpants in my world. They're cute. You probably have seen them before. They're yellow. They have a tapered cuff. They still are super comfortable. Yes, the waistband is very stretchy, but and it has a pocket. However, when I wear these, I have to tell you that I do not again feel that I am dragging around the house depressed and, not feeling great about how I feel in my clothing. And I do want to encourage you to step out of your fitted pants regularly and into something structured. And I have to say, anytime you can add a cute shoe to what you're wearing, even in the house, look at this, is going to make you feel better. I know you may think, well, that's silly being in the house with the heel. But the minute I put on an oversized black t-shirt or just an unstructured black t-shirt with this, I feel polished. I feel better. I do not feel down. And I can tell you, I'm not thinking about that I've gained weight or not. It doesn't cross my mind. My emotions are high, happy, feeling vibrant and perky and productive. That's what is important at this time. So never, ever underestimate the value of a fun shoe. Now, I want to warn you, when you're moving away from sweatpants and your yoga pants and your leggings, do not pull on a pair of leather pants, because that is not going to feel good. If you have a latte one day, those leather pants aren't fitting you the next day, regardless of what's happening in your life. So that is not what I mean. And I think you get it. Okay, so now we're moving into a structured waist. Jeans. Everyone is wearing them. And the minute you go from your pull-on sweats to a jean, as I'm saying, you may or may not notice that they are a little more snug in the waist. What happens? People take them off and say, forget it, I'm not wearing them. I want to encourage you to keep them on. They will, as they warm up with your body temp, they will relax a little bit. And you need to give yourself a break, because you may have gained 2 or 3 pounds. That's no big deal, because as soon as you get out and about, you will lose that weight. And I think that that's sometimes I've encouraged my clients, even though you're snacking more, don't assume you've put on weight. Try on your fitted pants and then make a commitment to yourself to wear them more often, more regularly during the week. Okay, this is something else I want to say about jeans. If your jeans aren't working, I know that most of you have a ton of jeans in your wardrobe. This is the time to go online and buy a size up. Now, there are so many deals, so many bargains on your favorite good quality brands that the minute your weight falls off, if you're feeling uncomfortable and you're having to sit there through work meetings, you can take them to a proper tailor, get them taken in. There's no reason to sit around and have clothes pinching you at the waist. You will not feel good or inspired. And same thing with a t-shirt, a little bit snug, buy the next size. don't overbuy. Buy what you need and what's going to make you feel better. However, you're going to integrate that into your wardrobe when times move on and things are slightly back to the new normal. I do want to say this, and that slouchy clothes worn multiple days in a row are just naturally going to make you feel dumpy, right? So wear them for a couple hours, put on something else. The solution is right here. I love this. This is a long, and you've seen it before. It's an elastic waist for sure, but it's very fitted. It's a skirt, and I love these. And as the weather gets warmer, you can put this on and wear it around your house, because the clothes that fit slim to our body help us feel less bulky, more trim. Fact. And you can always put a little t-shirt over the top of the waist so that you don't feel that your waistband is not fitting. Again, the second you put on a tiny heel, look at this. I'm not saying a high heel. I'm not trying to be unrealistic. But once you get off the ground a little bit, you will feel more slim, more trim. This happens to me every year, every spring in change rooms. Women come out without the shoes on and they feel dumpy. This is not just about gaining weight. This is a fact of styling and wardrobing. So the second you put on a shoe like that, you will feel a little more trim and a little more, I think, positive. Also, if you don't like the skirt idea, then find something that skims your body and that fits your body. A structured pant that you like, that's well fitted. And I also want to say this. There is nothing like a good distraction. This Revolution t-shirt is super cute. It has short sleeves. And, wearing it with this type of skirt, I am not going to be worrying about how I feel in that skirt. I'm going to pass myself by in the mirror here, pass by the mirror and see myself and feel like I look put together and I look good, and that I know that this is what's important. Never underestimate the power of a great necklace. Throw it on. Make the effort. It will matter, especially if you're Zooming. This is what you're going to be showing to your colleagues or whoever's on the call with you. And, when you see yourself in those Zoom meetings, you will feel proud, you will feel confident, and you will forget about everything else that's going on. Hi, Heather, Janet, Andrea, and Bobby. Thank you so much. And there's that shoe. Comfortable booty, and you can see right here just the fitted skirt, very old necklace, casual shoe. I am going to feel very good going about my day, whether I'm on a call or not. All of us are craving to be out. I know that. And it's going to happen sooner or later. So let's not wait for the bad news. Put on your structured bottoms sooner than later and see where you're at. And I'm going to switch the camera back. I'm going to say that I would bet that, whoa, I disappeared. I'm going to bet that many of you you're worrying unnecessarily. You haven't gained all that weight. You've gained a couple of pounds. And I really want to say to you to not worry about it. I feel like you just need to let it go and wear clothes that are comfortable, but that have a little more structure. Bobby is asking, is that yes, the t-shirt is a famous belt maker in Toronto, Canadian. So ladies, I know that many people are feeling anxious for a lot of reasons, and it isn't just about what's happening now. Weight gain is always a stressful situation, and it does come from something that's going on in your life that you feel you can't control. I want to say this too. Think about, what is that? Why are you in that cookie jar? Why are you baking so much? Why are you in the fridge? I'm not exempt. And then own it, let it pass through, and just take a deep breath and move forward, because it's not the end of the world. That is not in a big picture that you've gained a few pounds. I hope that I've inspired you to get into some structured bottoms, try them on, leave them on for a little bit. If you have nothing that's working, get a couple of things online for you that will work now and that will work for you after, when you're out and about and loving your life. And again, if you don't love it, you never buy it, correct? So, and I do hope this is an inspiration for you. Tracy, hi, nice, thank you for tuning in. And I do want to say that if any of you watching here would like, I have a very comprehensive tip sheet, and it is all about, it's actually every single thing that you should have in your wardrobe in terms of casual dressing, from accessories to tops to underpinnings to footwear. If you would like it, please put a direct message here to me and I will email it to you with your permission. Let me know. And it's a great little checklist for you to have. And I do want to say that, sorry, oh, I'm wearing a pashmina. This is a great trick for your Zooms as well, ladies. Put on a colorful pashmina and you know what? You're visually appealing to your audience. Okay, so again, if you would like that checklist for your casual wardrobe, let me know through the direct message here, comment, and I will pop it in the, send it to you via email. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope that whether it's today, whether it's 3 months from today or 6 months down the road, that when you start feeling a little uncomfortable in your clothes, you will think about what's going on, let it be honest with yourself, let it wash over you, and then you can make the change. Then you can say to yourself, at least I understand what's happening. Then I find we have more control over what our decisions moving forward will be. So Lululemon's sweatpants, that's fine, but get out of them for a few hours every day. Pick a day of the week to put on those structured jeans, wear them around, get some cute shoes on your feet. You will feel better. I absolutely know it. And I would like to hear from you as well on that one. And oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Andrea, thanks for that. And again, Sue Jacobs here. If you would like the checklist, let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay safe.